In this video, I am in Connecticut fishing probably the state's most popular river. It's August 1st, it's the afternoon on a Friday, and I'm gonna come back here and fish this same river here tomorrow morning. This will be another 2-day video, and we're gonna see if we can catch any fish. Ooh, had a fish. Just a few casts in, so that's a good sign. Let's try that again. Oh! Came up for it again. Little guy, it looked like. Okay, I switched over to a Euro leader. I've got this little kind of buyout stonefly thing that I tied on the bottom, and then just a little midge. I had a fish come up and flash on my streamer right here, so we'll see if I can nymph it up with this rig. Here comes the shade. Ooh, there we go, got one. First hookup. Brown trout. Not a bad little fish to get us started. Nice. So these are sumac, and you can suck on them. They taste sour. You can actually steep a bunch of these seeds in lemonade, and it'll make a really good pink lemonade. It's good. Switched up to a heavier stone and a perdigone, so hopefully I'll be able to get down a little bit quicker. Did you see that jump? That was ridiculous. All right, so I came up to this little undercut, little shaded spot, looks nice. So I put on an indicator. I'm gonna try to drift this right down through here. There we go. Under that tree was the money. Put that risky cast underneath that tree and got rewarded with a little brookie. 2 species so far today. I've kind of got to the slow part right here. Not ideal for nymphing, and I'm not seeing any fish rising, so I'm gonna go back to my car and then move upriver and see if I can find some more riffly stuff to target with nymphs. I'm at a new spot. I moved upriver. Definitely seems like the water is a little bit clearer here, but there's some really cool little pockets and some more bouldery type stuff. So I'm excited to throw this nymph rig and see if I can turn up some fish. I'm just gonna start hitting some of these little pockets right here, if I can stay untangled for 30 seconds. Got one. It is, I think, a little brown trout. Yep, looks like a little brown trout to me. See you, little dude. There's an osprey right above me. There it goes.
The fly selection and presentation and which fly you use and going into fly shop. Which fly do I need? Which fly do I need?
All right, it is the next morning on the same river. Kind of got my butt kicked yesterday. Only caught, I think, 2 fish maybe. Starting out at a lower spot than I was yesterday, and it's pretty cool this morning. It's a lot colder than it has been the last few weeks. I woke up and it was in the 50s. So before that, it's been staying in the 70s at night. So it's cooled down quite a bit, and I'm gonna see if I can try to get a pattern on some of these fish. I'll see you down at the river. Oh, I had one. It was a little fish, but had a nibble. I fished this run with a streamer and that little pocket and the one above it, and had 1 bite at the very first spot. So I've only been out here about 15 minutes and I already switched up to a nymph rig, and I'm gonna run it back through these same pockets and see if I can get a fish. There we go. Whew. Man, it's not a big fish, but it feels good to get something in the net. Looks like a little salmon. Pretty sure that's what that is. All right. Oh, that was definitely a fish right there on that eddy. Rocks don't grab it like that. Okay, well I have a fish and I'm stuck. So that's interesting. I got stuck first. I don't know if I still have the fish. Yep, I do. I can't believe it bit it when it was... Oh, there we go. Another little salmon just got off. That's all right. That steak got me excited. There we go. Slightly better fish. Whoa. All right. It's my first rainbow I've ever caught on this river. There goes the nymph. Nice little fish. Gonna get this guy released. I fished for about 2 hours and caught 3 fish. Action wasn't super great, but at least I'm catching a few now. So I'm gonna head back to the car and move upriver. So I started driving up the river and there was a car in almost every single turnout. So It's kind of to be expected. This is a really popular river. It's Saturday morning and the weather's super nice. But I kept driving and there was a pull-off available up by the Tailwater. So I'm actually gonna just come down here by the dam and see if I can catch a fish down here. Ooh, got a chase. There we go. Man, he came after like 3 times. That was so cool. It's really steep right here. Okay, downriver it is. Got him. I threw on a jig streamer, little leech imitation, threw it off this drop off and saw a fish chasing it. He swiped at it 2 or 3 times and then finally committed when I let it drop. So definitely a stalker. He's pretty chewed up, but he's got a big old head on him. Decent little brown. All right, before I leave, I'm gonna run a few more nymphs down at this lower section. I've got a lot of interest in my jig streamer, but not a lot of commits. So downsizing to some nymphs, and we'll see if we can clean up a couple of these fish. You can already tell I'm not deep enough. Got him. That was the slowest take ever. He just came up and little rainbow. Ooh, trying to go underneath the rock. Once again, changed up to a squirmy wormy. Second cast, got one. Gonna try a couple more casts and then I'm leaving, I promise. Having a hard time leaving here. I can just see fish swimming. Brookie. First brookie I've caught today. They're just the coolest fish. So pretty. There he goes. There we go. Decent fish. It's going downstream. Right at the head of that run. I Euro nymphed that, which is what's crazy. Took the little scud, a little Ray Charles. Sweet. That's the best one of the day so far. Ooh, he's got teeth. There's a bear by the dumpster. Yep, he's getting in there. He's getting in the dumpster. Oh my goodness. Oh, thought that was a good fish. This is what I was stuck on. There we go. Little salmon. I think that's brown trout, rainbow trout, brook trout, and salmon all in one day. This looks juicy. There we go. Oh, shit. Had a nice one. Could tell it was good because he just immediately went for cover as soon as I hooked him. Got something decent. Ooh, there he goes. Got something decent. Whoa. This is a nice fish. Nice. I'm gonna go ahead and get this guy released. Just swam between my legs. Here we go. Pretty one. So that's a salmon, a brookie, and a rainbow all in this one little stretch. All right, guys, that's gonna be the end of the video. I'm gonna go back and make some dinner. It's been a pretty good day. The activity was definitely bimodal. Had most of my bites in the morning, and then had an afternoon lull, and then had a decent little string of bites there right here at the end. So kind of what you'd expect. Middle of the day, not much going on, but early morning, late afternoon, had a pretty decent little time out here. So great river, had a great time in Connecticut, looking forward to coming back.